Welcome back everybody, thank you for joining me for another adventure. In my last video I showcased the Ghost House Trail and I took you on a bit of a tour around that trail so you could see what it's like. And while I was on that hike I discovered this cave and I'm about to go down there and check it out for the first time and see just how big this cave actually is. I have a headlamp with me. I brought one just in case I injured myself and I was out on the hike after dark, and I do have a backup light on my GoPro, so yeah, let's get down there and see what it's like. G'day mate, my name is Ollie and I absolutely love the great outdoors. I go scuba diving, hiking and camping, care for 2 rescued dingoes, and travel the world looking for new places to explore and even get to make new friends along the way. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe because I would absolutely love for you to join me on my adventures right here on Intrepid World. Okay, let's go. Got my hat and my backpack with me. I'm going to leave it near the cave entrance. But yeah, I'm just kind of crouch walking at the moment. This is a pretty large entrance and I'm hoping it's going to open up into a larger chamber or something just beyond this thing. Let's turn on my headlamp. Oh, yes. Okay, just let me kind of crawl over those rocks a little bit. Oh, this is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. How cool is this? What? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm going to just drop my backpack and my other hat down. Wow. Oh, sorry, this is... Hang on, I've got a light on my GoPro. Wow. So... I've got heaps of headroom in here. So you can see the cave entrance. I just came through there. I'm about 10 meters into the cave and it's opened up into this much larger chasm, and I can see another exit on the other side over there. A little bit out of breath from crouch walking over those rocks, so just give me a moment and I'll get my breath back and then let's continue on. Get the headlamp back on. Wow. So it's heaps and heaps of headroom here. This is amazing. A little bit out of breath after scrambling over those rocks. I'm not the first one down here. Look at this. Someone's carved something in the wall there. Ooh, 1930. Wow, someone was down here back in 1930. Almost 100 years ago. Wow. That's cool. I think a lot of teenagers might have been down here and other people that wanted to take souvenirs with them. Unfortunately, all of these stalactites have been broken off. Wow, this is interesting. Let me take my headlamp off here. What's going on here? Oh, wow, it's like oh my gosh, it's like a big chimney heading up. Wow, okay. Oh, look at all these stalactites. There's so many. Yeah, look, they've all been broken as well, which is a real shame because they can take a very long time to form. Okay, I'm going to put my headlamp back on and I'll be with you in a second. Okay, my headlamp's back on. Let's continue on through the cave here. So it seems like a big oval-shaped kind of chamber. I can't really see any other tunnels leading off from the cave. There could be like a tunnel over there that requires some crawling to get through. But yeah, let's continue on through here. Whoa, there's a big chamber going down there. That's pretty cool. We're going to scoot around that for now though. I'm going to head for the exit at the other side for now. Oh, there's a little sparrow. Oh, that was creepy. I just thought I heard some kind of thudding sound coming from down there. Oh, what's this? YN221. So I imagine that's Yanchep National Park, and this is probably cave number 221. So in my ghost house video, I was saying that there's over 400 caves in this national park. There's a huge limestone deposit pretty much under the entire metropolitan area, and there's thousands of caves in Western Australia, especially the southwest region. So yeah, this is pretty cool though. So there's like a kind of like a sinkhole type exit here. There's a little sparrow zipping around. If it's got a nest nearby, I don't want to disturb it too much, so I'm going to continue on. Look at this chamber. There's a little sparrow. Alright buddy, I'm moving on. Let's go check out that other chamber I saw kind of lower down over here. I've never done a caving video on my channel before. It's actually been a while since I've explored a cave here in Western Australia. Years, actually. This is pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to turn my lamp off and put the GoPro light back on. 2 seconds. Okay. I think my headlamp would be too powerful. It would blind everybody. Wow. All these mineral deposits are really cool. You can see here all of the stalactites, loads and loads of stalactites. So they call them stalactites pretty much because they hold on really tight to the cave wall. Just an easy way to remember the name stalactite. And stalagmites are, here you go, there's one here. Essentially that's essentially a stalagmite, and so is that one there. So stalagmites are the result of stalactites, the minerals dripping the water, coming down through the sediment, leaving deposits of calcium carbonate to form these stalactite-like structures. There's a spider web there, and then the water drips onto the ground, and then it builds up a mound of calcium carbonate as well, and it forms a stalagmite. And then eventually, this is kind of an example, eventually when the stalactites and the stalagmites meet up, they form a column. This is a very small kind of example of it. I don't really see any bigger examples of columns down here at the moment. That is a slightly larger, more cylindrical, cone-shaped type stalagmite here. That's a pretty cool formation. Yeah, so I might continue on here, see what else we can find. I do want to see if there's like a tunnel or something that goes through to another area. Here we go, what's this? Oh, yes. Oh! Oh, wow! This is so cool. Okay. Alright, okay. So that's... Oh, but it goes off a lot further that way. So that is the same exit hole that I just saw. So let's keep following all these rocks along here. See what else we can find. Excuse the huffing and puffing. It's very uneven terrain, and I'm trying to be careful not to damage anything. So here's another kind of like chamber-like area. I could probably stand up in here actually. Let me switch the headlamp off for a second. Yes, I'm standing in this chamber, which is pretty cool. Whew, bit of work. Trying to hold the camera at the same time. What have we got down here? Whoa, it keeps going actually. So I actually came from over that way. So the cave goes about 40 meters left to right, and I've come towards the camera and it continues on. So let's keep pressing on, see what else we can find down here. Oh, this is so cool. So I am still standing, just kind of crouching over a little bit. The tunnel is getting smaller, narrower, tighter. But this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. This is actually really impressive. Not the biggest cave I've been in. Alright, hang on a second. I'm getting down on my hands and knees here. Alright. Oh, cool. Alright, so I'm on my hands and knees, just crawling through a little bit. I hope you're enjoying this video. As I was saying, I haven't done a caving video before. I kind of wanted to do this live, so you were finding all this cool stuff. Wow! At the same time I was. This is actually really impressive. Yeah, so it's not the biggest cave I've been in. Crystal Cave here at Yanchep National Park is a tourist cave. Beautiful formations in there. I think they've got one called the Jewel City, which is really nice. Sorry, I'm just actually on my belly now, trying to squeeze through this little hole. I'll turn my headlamp off so you can see where I am. Okay, so yeah, it's not really tight. You can see I could probably put a backpack on as well to get through here, so it's not really tight, but I am trying to hold my camera at the same time, and in a moment I will be through. I'll turn my headlamp back on for you all. Yes, alright, and here we go. So the last cave I actually went into was Timpanogos Cave in Utah back in July 2023. It's now August 2024, so a little over a year ago, and that was a lantern tour that I did. Wow! Oh, the spiderweb's still all the way back here. I thought we would have been too far away from the entrance of the cave. I doubt any light would get back here. Alright, let's give this a little test, shall we? Headlamp off, GoPro light off. Oh, GoPro light brighter, hang on. Yeah, it's pitch black back here. If both of my light systems failed right now, I would not be able to find my way back out. I couldn't see any light at all. So, but yeah, this is really cool. So yeah, Timpanogos Cave, I did a lantern tour down there, and turn the headlamp off. The lantern tour at Timpanogos Cave was absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend anybody in Utah go visit Timpanogos Caves if you love caving, this kind of stuff. It wasn't so much an adventure cave kind of exploration visit, kind of like the one I'm doing now. It was more tourist driven. They had a park ranger with us, so it was obviously safer than what we're doing now. I wasn't crawling around on my belly like I was just before, but we did a lantern tour. It was really cool. I actually made a short reel about it on my Instagram page, Intrepid World on Instagram. GoPro, I would have made a YouTube video, but the GoPro couldn't really pick up enough light in the cave from the lanterns, and I didn't want to use a headlamp like the one I've been using today because it is way too bright. I think this one's 2000 lumens, and this isn't even the most powerful setting. I can also go like a 180-meter beam like that one. Yeah, so there's also different settings like that. That's probably the weakest setting. So yeah, and well, there was other people on the tour with me. I didn't want to you know, spoil their fun, so I just made an Instagram reel for that one. But yeah, down here today, doesn't really look like I can go any further. This is about the end of the road. I definitely can't go any further down there, can't go down there. Could maybe go down there actually. Let's go check it out, let's see what we can find. So I actually reckon that just wraps around to there. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, it just wraps around to there. So I might just head back out now actually. And this video is at 11 minutes now, so I'm going to turn the GoPro off for a sec as I make my way back through this tunnel, and I'll join you up on the other side. So I've just come through the crawl space, and I would have to say this cave is probably like a V shape. So I reckon there's like the main chamber where I first came in, entrance being over here, and the exit being that like sinkhole over there, and then I've kind of gone off this direction. So I found a chamber, and then there was the small tunnel crawl through, and then another chamber. So it's kind of like a V shape, I guess you could say. Yeah, so that's the tunnel I just crawled through there. This is that other small chamber I was just in before. Pretty cool. And if we keep going back through this way, we should find, yeah, there it is. That's the like the sinkhole type of exit just up there. So alright, I'm going to turn the camera off again for a second while I get back to the main chamber. I'll just turn the GoPro light back on, turn that one back off. So yeah, this has been really good fun coming down here and exploring this. As I say, the cave turned out to be a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to have to do a lot more crawling. In the end, there was only one small little tunnel that I had to kind of crawl through. But yeah, this has been an absolute blast. I've absolutely loved coming down here. If you've enjoyed seeing this cave content, let me know in the comments down below, and I can try find some other caves, maybe even go into some of the tourist caves and show you around in those as well. Alright, let's head out now. I just finished exploring the cave, made my way back out the entrance that I initially went in, and now I'm going to continue on with the Ghost House Trail tour. So if you'd like to see that video, head to my hiking playlist and you can find the Ghost House Trail video in there. I hope you all enjoyed my first ever cave tour here on Intrepid World. If you liked it, make sure you leave a comment down below so I know to bring more content like this to my channel. And until next time, enjoy life, have a great time, go have an adventure. See ya!